The Saab 9.3 has always been something of an also-ran amongst junior executive sports saloons. It's the car you choose if you want to be different, with quirky exterior styling and ergonomically considered interiors often making it the thinking driver's choice. But that outsider status could be about to change with the introduction of this latest version. With over 2,000 new parts, the Saab finally delivered a car worthy of its other great strength, which, by the way, is turbocharging. This is the 2.8 litre V6 Aero. Top of the 9.3 range until a sophisticated new four-wheel drive variant arrives next year, a high-tech twin-scroll turbocharger means it dispatches a 0-62 sprint in just 6.5 seconds. Top speed is 155 miles per hour. Slow it is not. And that's not the only good news. With a completely new set of front-end panels, the 9.3's appearance has been dramatically transformed. Very sleek, very sporty, and apparently influenced by the stunning Aero X concept from 2006. This, and the other bodywork tweaks, means the Saab 9.3 now rivals everything else in the sector for visual impact. Eyebrows, anyone? Being the Aero, you also get some extra aggressive bits, including beefier bumpers, fruity-sounding twin tailpipes and funky alloys. It's even got sports suspension, perfect for giving the upgraded performance brakes a workout. Or so you think. In reality, despite the glam looks and the body kit, the 9.3 still isn't much of a driver's car. There's 252 brake horsepower going through the front wheels, so it's no surprise that it lacks incisiveness, and you need to keep a firm grip on the steering wheel to stop the power from leading you all over the road. Clever passive rear steering does help once you're up and running, but trying to persuade a BMW driver to take one of these instead? That's going to be seriously hard work. The 9.3 simply doesn't cut it when you're really in a hurry. But then Saab has always emphasised cruising comfort and its ergonomic genius more than outright point-to-point pace. As such, the interior refresh from last year hasn't been touched. The overall design works really well. There are some neat touches, and these seats are fantastic. But it does suffer with some nasty plastics in places. Despite impressive levels of standard equipment, leather, bi-xenons, cruise control, it's all included, you can't help thinking that this just isn't good enough, in a car that costs nearly £29,000. Even more disappointing is the ride, which trades comfort for lumpy. Forgivable if only it did something about the body roll, which it doesn't. And although the engine delivers satisfyingly muscular mid-range performance, the fuel economy is dreadful, and the gear ratios seem very oddly spaced. So this 9.3 has the style, it has the power, but it doesn't quite have the grace. The facelift is certainly effective, and don't for a moment think that the V6 Turbo isn't a very quick car. But somehow this Saab has been engineered out of allowing you to make the most of its potential when you're pushing on, and never really becomes comfortable when you're not. It's almost as if it can't decide what sort of car it really wants to be. Things promise to improve when the four-wheel drive chassis arrives in the new year. But until then, we're sorry to say the Saab 9.3 Aero remains an also-ran. And to the good points. The 9.3's fresh facelift looks great. The engine has addictive turbo power, and the cabin ergonomics are still excellent. But then there are the bad points. The interior quality is disappointing for the price. It lacks ride comfort and body control, and that V6 Turbo will be heavy on fuel and your front tyres.